Fernando, good to have you up here.
Pleasure to be here, man.
How you feeling right now?
I'm happy, man. First podcast. I've been wanting to do one for a while, but I never acted on it.
No,
No pun intended.
So I was going to ask you a couple of questions.
What's up? Talk to me, man.
So what made you become an actor, bro?
It's two parts to that. I guess one part is that I used to be very creative. I was very big into art, and I wanted to get back into it. So I thought to myself, what way can I do it? Can I go back into sketching, painting? I was too lazy. I was like, that takes a lot of work to get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, out of procrastination, I started watching a lot of movies, and a lot of them were bad. I'm like, damn, man, how is there so many bad movies out there? Who let this person get in this film? Jeez Louise, like, I'm just snapping. Like, so many bad movies would do that to you, but they wouldn't make you do what I did. So I thought, damn, well, why don't I get into it? So I just do with Google what Google does, man. Put you in a wormhole of information, looking at the roles, the steps, and what people did. And it was really humbling to see, like, the grind behind it, because that's how I am. Any job I ever went through, and every time I moved up, I started from the bottom. That's just the way I was raised, the way I like it, because then you learn how to do things from scratch.
Yeah.
Doing background work, then, building up my resume with college films. And from there, man, I just started really full force going into it and getting like principal roles, supporting roles, starting roles, and it was fun.
That's good. That's good to hear. What are the challenges of being an actor?
You go into it a lot of times with an idea of what this character would be like, and then when you actually start putting the reps in, like hearing yourself out loud, and then hearing how the dialogue can be put into context, both verbally and physically. But then sometimes you tell yourself, like, you either try to go with your idea or you try to go against your idea. When you go against your idea, it can either give birth to something very beautiful or it can be a disaster, depending on whatever mental tools you set up for yourself. But delivering for me, man, sometimes, because my idea of what the character is may not be yours. Wow. But I also have to be at a confident place to know that you picked me for a reason, so I'm going to deliver. And once I know that I gave the best I got and you liked it, you cheer me on, that's great, man. I had to get used to, especially with you, man. Oh my God, that was so good. One more. Because you think that praise is it, man. But nah, man, that one more comes in and that's it. Oh, okay, man. All right, let's do it again. Let's go.
No, because like the whole cast to me is amazing and very intelligent. I think with you, it comes so natural and you get it like that. It doesn't take much, but it's like I want to see if I can capture that magic again and get it again and get it again. And you have no problem with that. You're like, yo, come on, let's do it again. And you you're like a fighter in there. And I love that, man. You bring so much, man. You bring things without you would ask like one question and then just take that and then make it grow into something else. And I was going over a scene recently with the editor, and I know I caught it, but going back and looking at it, I'm like, wow. I'm like, yo, Fernando is he's different. Yo, he really is different.
Wait, are you talking about that scene?
Yeah. And I was looking at it, I was like, yo, he took it. Like the emotion that you had and just the patience and the pace that you took that line and just that scene, I'm like, yo, this guy's just different. And then the step farther was, no spoilers, this is no stunt, man. That's all you. Like,
yeah. Man, first of all, man, shout out to Ty and Rashad, man, because we went through it that day, man. and honestly, with them performing that day and seeing that they going through what I'm going through, and we still like gave it 110%, man. Shout out to both of y'all, man.
Yeah, definitely shout out to them, man. I feel as though, like, taking a step back, I think I had the best cast put together. The casting director Naya for putting everybody together, man. And y'all are just it was an honor for a first time director to have actors like y'all on set. It was just a blessing. It really was a true blessing, man. I thank God for having y'all as my first actors to be a part of my first feature.
It's crazy, man. It's definitely humbling and definitely it's a good checkpoint, I guess, in my mental career because even though we did that like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and it gives me a great appreciation that you're really putting your time into your baby, and you know we put our time into it, and you're also doing the same thing. So, Aaron, listen, I'm happy to be part of your baby, bro. I can't wait for that to drop.
Yeah, I don't want to rush anything. I wanted to take care of everything. I wanted to make sure this is just like I realize when it comes to filmmaking, you have to be so patient and you can't rush nothing. This is not, oatmeal. This is just straight up like you got to. This is a full course meal and everything has to be planned at a certain time. And I honestly don't want to let y'all down at all as a director because the things that y'all been through, the temperatures, the different scenes that I don't want to spoil nothing, but the scenes that y'all been through, especially you, it's like, yo, I don't want to make it seem like this is every other film, and I don't want to make it seem like I just threw this together, man. I want to be real patient with this and have a good patience because when it comes out, it's going to be amazing, yo.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Definitely, and so how do you prepare yourself for a scene?
I pray, of course, do a little prayer. I try to as quickly as possible remember the lines, so that way after I remember the lines, even though I'm a cruncher, to be honest with y'all, I crunch things last minute. But in the leading into that, I record myself a lot, and it takes away